What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about how narcissistic people build this great image of you in their heads. And once you shatter their image, once they don't think you are who they thought you were, they'll cut you off. They'll discard you and they'll start to devalue you. Stay tuned, like and subscribe.
What killed your feelings for someone you were once madly in love with?
They shattered the image of who I thought they were. And if you're new here, I'm a narcissist. I actually have narcissistic personality disorder. So a lot of narcissistic people, when they are love bombing you, they create this perfect image of you in their heads. They think they were actually in love with you, just like I thought I was in love with one of my exes. I created this perfect image of her, just like the perfect person for me. I felt like I had found my soulmate. Here comes the love bombing process and things like that. It was super hot and heavy for a few months. Everything is moving super fast, just like typical narcissistic types of relationships do. One day she just opened her mouth and I looked at her differently from that point forward. Almost instantly, I didn't care about it anymore. I was just like, why am I with you? I started questioning my love for this person. I started to resent this person because they did not live up to this image I had of them in my head. A lot of narcissists and toxic people build this false image of you that you can never ever live up to. Once this image is shattered, they will stop love bombing you, they will start to devalue you, and they will treat you like a stranger. It's like turning off a light switch in a relationship. So welcome back, y'all. So she shattered the image of who I thought she was. I had created this perfect image in my head of who she was, and then once she shattered that image, I took the love away. You know, what killed your feelings for someone who you were madly in love with? I know people are going to just like, well, Lee, this video is going to be full of lies and falsities because you're a demonic spirit, Jezebel in the flesh, and you can't love. Sorry. Thanks. Anyways, so yeah. So at the beginning of a lot of relationships with narcissistic people, they love bomb you because they think they have found the one. Just me in my own personal life, I thought I found the one. You are the person I want to be with. Like, you are it. Like, God made you for me. God made you from my rib. Adam and Eve, you're my rib. I feel like I found the person. You give them everything. You give them everything that you can. You know, everything that they want, need, and that you can provide. You do it. You become the person. You encompass their time. You give them all your effort and energy and things like that because you want that person to be with you. You want that person. You love and care about that person. This is the perfect person for me, right? You know what I mean? This is the perfect person for me. Then they say something, they do something, and the image is shattered. And then the love bombing ends. The love bombing is like a light switch, y'all. And once that love switch goes off, it doesn't turn back on. It never fully turns back on. It can come back in waves. You know how, like, if you see a light bulb that's about to blow out and it's like flickering. That's how the love from a narcissist is sometimes. It just flickers on and off, like that. It just starts flickering. Never comes back on fully. You know what I mean? So once, like, in my own personal life, once they shattered that image of me that I had of them, it's just like, why am I with you then? Like, you're not who I thought you were. You've been pretending to be someone else. You know, even though I created this image in my head of who I thought you were, you pretended to be somebody else. You see how delusional it is, y'all. And I understand it because I've been in therapy. I can talk about it. And it's sometimes be embarrassing to talk about it, but that's how I felt. It's just like, you're not who I thought you were. You're fake. You're phony. You're a phony person. Like, you're faking it out, and they'll start to punish you for being phony. They look at you as phony. I know what people are going to say. I know what you're going to say. I just caught on to it. Narcissists create this false image as well. That's what we do. So it's very, very hypocritical, and it's also delusional at the same time for narcissists to create this false image of who we are to get you, but also simultaneously create a false image of who you are. So it's kind of like, it's like a trickle down effect. Oh, damn, you perfect for me. So let me become everything that you need so that I can get you. Because I don't think, me as a human, me as a narcissistic person, I don't think you will love me for who I really am. Because internally, I don't even think I like who I really am. So I'm not going to show you who I really am. Because if I do, you wouldn't like me. And you're the perfect person for me. So let me get you. Let me change who I am to get who you are. You know what I mean? Let me meet you halfway. Let me become who I am. So I'm putting all this time, effort, energy into changing and becoming who I think I need to be to get you. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you're not who I thought you were. Boom. So it blows up. So now I'm angry and resentful because you're not who I thought you were. And I put all this work, time, effort, energy into you. Oh, hell no. Now I'm angry. Now I'm resentful. So you see narcissistic people, once their love switch goes off, they'll start to punish you for not being who they thought you were. Somehow it's your fault that we created this image in our heads of you, and you're not who we thought you were. You see how that works. I'm just telling you, it works. That's how it works with narcissistic people. You're dealing with narcissistic and toxic people. That's how it works. And I know people are like, what did she say that made you think that way, Lee? What did she say? I think one person told me that she had been with somebody that I knew a long time ago. Yes, that's very, very fragile, insecure man stuff. I completely understand that. But I didn't know that. My current wife is, she dated people I know. And they didn't shatter the image I had in my head. But other people in my past, I used to, I forgot I told you I used to date your friend. You're not who I thought you were. Why am I with you? Well, I don't love you anymore. I'm just telling you. And I know how insecure and fragile that sounds. I understand that. This is me being vulnerable with y'all. And now people can use that against me. Like, well, Lee, you're a fragile little shrimp Peter man. And you can't compete, blah, 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 boo, 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 bee, bee, bee. That's how my mind works. I can't control how my mind works. I wish I could. If I control how my mind works, I'll be able to float and disappear at a moment's cue. Like, be able to travel where I wanted to travel. I'd be controlling other people's minds. You know what I mean? So, but you see how that works, though. They're just like, this is how it is. And she told me that, and my mind switched off. I didn't look at her the same anymore. Like, you're not who I thought you were. Zing. And I started to devalue her, and then we eventually ended up breaking up. And then just like, it's kind of crazy how that went. But that's one of the relationship dynamics I experienced. That's how it went. She told me she was with somebody I knew, and it just blew my mind. I didn't care. Like I said, my wife, again, that's just my current person that used to date people I know, and it doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? But this person, back in the day when I was younger, what? Why don't you tell me that in the beginning? Why you lie about who you are? You know what I mean? Why you lie about who you are to me? You know what I mean? Why you lie about who you are to me and things like that? It's just like, I'm telling you, my mind just started flipping off and just went crazy, and I just like ended up treating it badly, and we ended up breaking up. So that's part of it right there. Whatever you said or whatever you did to the narcissistic person in your life to make them look at you differently, who knows what it is? Because a lot of times they won't even tell you. Because a lot of times they don't. Honestly, we don't even know. Sometimes it can be small. Because this is pretty much all my relationships have ended in very similar ways. Like the image of this person, the person I had in my mind, shattered. And I didn't look at them the same anymore. So I didn't value them the same anymore, of course. You know, sometimes I'm looking at them differently. I value them differently. I'm like, damn, we don't really match up at all. We are completely different people. You said that word, my mind just shut down. It would just shut down on them. You know what I mean? In the past, they would say something. It doesn't have to be you being with somebody else in the past. It can be you say something. You look different. You gain 1 pound. You lose 1 pound. You cut your hair, you change something up, you change your physical appearance, you change your mental scape, you start growing, you go back to school and get more educated, you change their image of you. It doesn't have to be a bad image change. It can be a positive. You can be doing positive things for your life, and they look at you differently. They liked you right where you were. Now you trying to grow up. Now you trying to glow up on them. Nah, come back down here. Get back down to this level. I need you back. I need you back down here because this is the image I had of you in my head. I didn't want you to go out here and outgrow me and go into the world and find somebody to replace me with. How dare you? How dare you? That's the mindset of a lot of men. I'm just telling you, this is the mindset that comes behind a lot of narcissistic, toxic people. It really is. I know it sounds childish. It is childish. I can openly admit and say that it's childish because I've grown a lot in the last 15 years. I've grown a lot, but my mind still works the same way. And I can still think of stuff like that. I'm just like, image shatter. Even friendship. It doesn't have to be an intimate relationship. It can be a friendship. It can be a partnership. It can be a coworker. It doesn't have to be boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever. Marriage, spouse. It can be whatever. The dynamic is unimportant. Once that image of you that they have in their head is shattered, they never look at you the same anymore. And there's nothing you can do to get it back. There's nothing you can do to change. What if I lose that 1 pound, but you already gained it? I'm just telling you, it's not 1 pound, y'all. It's something. This is me giving an example. It could be. It's not just 1 pound. 1 pound is not gonna make a discernible difference unless you 1 pound in one cheek or something like that. Who knows? But you have to stay empowered, y'all. It's not like I said. You can't control how they view you. I'm just telling you. It's weird. And this episode gonna make me feel weird when I post it because I know y'all people gonna pick on me. They're just like, well, you felt insecure because we were another man that he knew. Rabble. Cool. Pick on me. I just feel like y'all think you pick it up and you just go big y'all. I guess it makes you feel better. If it makes you feel better about yourself, pick on me in the comment section. You know what I mean? If that makes you feel any better, just pick away. Just put it in the comment section. I just hide use it from the channel. Nobody will ever see your comments again. So do you, boss man. But yeah. That's the end of this episode, y'all. Anyways, y'all, real quick. I have a newsletter going out every week mentalhealness.net. You can go to www.mentalhealness.net. You can do the one-on-ones on there, the newsletters on there. We have upcoming events. In September 24th, we're doing a live in-person event in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Me and Ben Taylor, another self-aware narcissist, are teaming up together to put together our first workshop in person, Virginia Beach, Virginia. September 24th. Link is in the bio comment section. October 15th will be in Austin, Texas, and then November 19th will be in Toronto, Canada. So stay tuned for more. Like and subscribe for more. As always, Mental Healness is out. Peace.